Let me get that set again. Sorry about that. I don't have a tripod or anything to do this with, so I stack up books and stuff. But this is my next deck profile, guys. This is the other deck I use when I play people on Yahoo, on Skype, out at school. A couple guys at work even play. I just found out, so I play them. But this is the other deck I use. It's what I used before I made the Ice Barrier deck and practice with it a lot. It's my Agent deck. You guys all know the agents, like Master Hyperion's little slaves. Introduced, especially in this playmat right here, the Lost Sanctuary structure deck. I kind of built this off of that, but I actually only bought one deck and then bought singles to build the rest. So, yeah. So here's what I run with that. I run 3 Master Hyperions. Easiest to special summon, you just get rid of an agent. So there. And then I run an Archlord Christia, helps you stop special summoning once you have some stuff out. Splendid Venus. I run an Athena. If I ever get a chance to get her out, I actually never do, but she's in there. Agent Judgment Saturn. Then I run a Air Knight Parshith. Pretty decent card, but he helps me get out level 5 XYZs if I ever decide to use him, which I usually don't. Athea, Goddess of Light. And I run 2 Agent of Miracles Jupiter. A Hecatrice to get out my Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen. Like every fairy deck, Honest is awesome to have in this deck. It works really well. Zeritas, the Herald of Heaven, helps me get out the I believe it's Sanctuary in the Sky. And then 2 Agent of Creation Venus, a Agent of Force Mars, and before the ban list changed everything, I used to run 3 Agent of Mysteries Earth, but I run 2 now because you can't run more than 2. Helps out. 2 Mystical Shine Balls, I should rephrase that, and 1 Hanwada. Those are my monsters for this deck. Spell cards. I run 3 Sanctuary in the Skies, especially because it helps your agents unlock their other abilities. Also helps you if you don't have a Hyperion, but you have an Agent of Earth, Agent of Mystery Earth, plus this card in your hand, you can easily get out a Hyperion. Have a Fountain in the Sky, just as another field card. Run 2 Valhalla, Hall of the Fallens. This basically focuses on getting me out special summons to get more fairies and agents out on the field. 2 Smashing Grounds, destroy opponent's tough monsters that I can't wall, like Marshmallow and stuff like that. Burial from a Different Dimension helps me with have a Master Hyperion that helps. Solidarity, because I do only run fairies in this deck, and if I can get that out, it's a continuous spell that ups my attack power for stuff in the graveyard, for having fairies in the graveyard. So it's a great card. Celestial Transformation. Don't ever really use that card, but it's there. Cards from the Sky, just in case I don't get the cards I like in my hand, I could use that to help me out. Get some more cards. Trap cards. Solemn Judgment. Who doesn't run Solemn Judgment? I don't run it in my Ice Barrier deck, as you saw, but yeah, Solemn Judgment, 2 Miraculous Descents, and a Torrential Tribute, because it doesn't really matter if I get rid of my agents to the graveyard, because Master Hyperion can just get them out of the graveyard and banish them to do that. Yeah, what's the other card I run? I run a Divine Punishment, just a nice trap card to have, especially with the fairy deck, and also, yeah, this card works a lot. It works really well. Solar Ray helps me do stuff with that. And depending on how my game goes, I have this extra deck with more monsters than my side deck, I should say, with a lot more monsters than you saw in my Ice Barrier side deck. So this is the side deck. I run another Zeritas, Herald of Heaven. If my opponent's using dragons, this is a great card. I use Victoria. Helps me take those dragons. Soul of Purity and Light. Pretty good card, and everybody hates this card when it's against you, but when it's for you, you love it. Marshmallow. I run it in my side deck. I don't run it in my regular deck. I run a Nova Summoner in my side deck too. That's how that works. And a third mystical shine ball, just in case I don't think I'll ever need 3 mystical shine balls. That's why I keep it there. A concentrated light. It's just there to help me for his effect if I'm playing against like a chaos deck. Shining Angel, basic for a fairy deck, and 2 more Hanwadas depending on what I want to do, how the first match went or first game went, and things like that. For the spells, I use a Terraforming, just another way to get me my field cards. A Mausoleum of the Emperor helps out. A Beckoning Light, which is a cool card, especially with fairy decks. A Rangeki Break. A Raigeki Break, not a bad card. And Kozaki's Self-Destruct button, if I notice my opponent uses like a lot of MSTs, things like that, I sometimes set this out there, have them destroy it, take some damage. For the side extra deck, like I said, it's mostly the same. So I'll go over the same cards that I had in my other deck, in my Ice Barrier deck that are the same. It's still the Scrap Dragon, Ancient Fairy Dragon, helps me get stuff out again. Magical Android, number 19, Freezedon, number 61, Volcarsaurus, a Photon Palpoperative, I can't even say that, number 39, Utopia, Gemnite Pearl, number 17, Leviathan Dragon, number 20, Giga Brilliant, number 30, Acid Golem, especially if I'm at wit's end, Wind Up Zenmaines, and a Shining Elf again. Those are just what I run with every deck except for, and this is the specialties for this deck is a Light End Dragon. Works really well. I kind of really like this card. Don't summon it that often, but it's cool. And since I am using a light monster deck, Starleash Paladinamo is a good card to have in there. I really wanted this card for a long time. As you guys saw, I got it in my tin opening, which was great. So yeah, that's the deck I run for my agents. Again, leave comments, let me know what you think. If you guys ever want to play, leave me a message and we'll set something up. Yeah, so that's cool. And as you can see, I have different sleeves on every deck. These are my silver sleeves. I like those. And on my Ice Barrier deck, of course, it's Ice Barrier, so I have metallic blue sleeves. But yeah, keep it real, guys. Take care. Hit me up if you see me anywhere, and have a good one, guys. Take care.